Like the tram. Oh, here comes another one. I think it seems like this place starts getting busy probably later. I mean, even though it's already not. Oh, is it happy hour? All right, I'll be back. Oh, okay. All right, well, let me walk down. I just got here. Thank you. He seemed like he didn't like that. I told him to wait, and he's like pushy a little bit. I don't like that, you know. It's like I told him, hey, I just got here. I'm gonna walk down and come back, you know. Like, don't be a creep, you know. He says happy hour. Where the last person says happy hour. Is that like a theme? Happy hour is usually from 4 to 7 at night. So we want to get happy hour 9:30 at night. Oh, you just go in there. Here you go, 7. So if you want to get you a cheap beer, I don't know if they let you walk around here. It's like this road's kind of like bar pub road. So we're at this bar. It's pretty cool, and over here on this street, I'll put the name on the screen. We're, I don't know, almost 10 o'clock. So far, okay. Consider coming to Hong Kong for a trip like I was. It was on my bucket list. I'm standing here today with the street behind me near Victoria Bay on Hong Kong Island. And if you're like me, you're probably going to come through the airport like I did yesterday evening, and you're going to walk out in the arrival hall and you have to decide you're going to take a taxi if you're not being picked up by someone, or you're going to take the Metro Express train over to Hong Kong Island. It's about 35 or 40 minutes. Well, I took the Metro train, and if you're going to do that, when you come out, you probably want to get what they call an octopus card. I'm going to try to put a picture of it on the screen right here, but if not, you just come out and ask around for the octopus card. There will probably be a sign, and you top that card up. When you leave Hong Kong, you just wait in line. Unfortunately, you got to wait in line to get your money back off that card, but it's really convenient for several reasons. A, you can pay for the Metro train, and if you're watching this footage of the street front behind me on Hong Kong Island, you probably see these vintage trams that you might want to ride, and they're very convenient to go up and down the road. You can swipe the octopus card instead of fumbling around with change and all that. And on top of that, a lot of merchants and convenience stores like 7-Eleven take the octopus card, so you don't have to carry around a lot of money, and you can top them up at 7-Eleven as you travel around Hong Kong, along with paying for the Metro train and some of the transit systems. So let's check out some of the places that I went. It did rain a little bit, so some of the things I didn't get to do, but I did get to go to a few places that were really cool, and I think Hong Kong might be on the top of your bucket list, so you decide as you're watching the video. It's kind of a rainy day in Hong Kong, but this is our first morning here, and we're going to make the best of it. It seems like it's going to rain the whole time that we're here, but who knew, you know, you have to plan trips weeks in advance. So it's just a 3.5, 4 day trip, but we're going to check it out. So you guys stay tuned. Here's the little famous tram that's been around in Hong Kong a long time. So it's kind of cute, double decker. Ooh. City bus, he's hauling. So this is the tram, and we're gonna hop on, hop off right here, I guess. Maybe stop here. We're trying to get on it soon. We just got to Hong Kong last night. And this is, we stayed there for a couple days. Ibis or Ibis, it's a chain hotel that's around Asia, and it's not too bad. They put us up on the 21st, so that's good. We had a view, paid a little bit more for a view, not much more. It was about the same as a regular room, but the prices do vary. You got to check online depending on your week. Kind of shaky a little bit. Old track. Oh my God, it's kind of a fun, busy madness, you know, coming to Hong Kong on the tram and the metro train. But it's worked. Everything seems like it's like a well-oiled machine, you know. There goes the tram. Welcome to Central Station in Hong Kong Island. And you see it's a busy place. Walking through here, we're gonna go over and see, I think, one of the attractions today, maybe the temple. A little overcast, but we're trying to get through it. It's light rain, so it's not too big of a deal. You can't plan around it, you know, especially when you're buying your tickets and your airfare weeks in advance. Help us out here.
Turn back from the train door.
Got a little map up here, you can see it. You can see Disneyland Resort over there. I don't think it's as big as the one in Orlando. I think it's going pretty fast. You want to go to this right here, this attraction in Hong Kong Island. You're gonna, this attraction right here, you're gonna go to exit B, and they call it the Tung Chung line, and then one stop away is Disneyland Resort, and they have a little tram over there if you want to go there. So we're gonna go check this place out. Let's walk outside. Yeah, Hong Kong seems pretty cool so far. It's not what I expected. I thought maybe, you know, it seems very modern in certain areas, and for the most part, it's for how many people are here, it's fairly organized and clean city. I mean, of course, any big city is going to have areas that are, you know, good and bad. So. So you got Crystal Cabin. I guess you could see better, and it's more of a view, and then standard. We're going Crystal Cabin. You walk down here, and then there's a line. Just make sure you go to the right one, and you pay a little bit more for Crystal Cabin, but how many times are you going to do this if you're a foreigner, you know what I mean? So you want to just maybe make it worth it. It's a little bit more to do the Crystal Cabin. Oh, that one had Domon on the side of that car. Views up here in the tram experience excels, especially since you can see the big Hong Kong airport. is way better than I thought it would be so far. But it is cool. Look, there's a trail down there. So I guess you can walk up. You see, there's a trail with stone pathways. Take photos for you if you want them, and then you can purchase them if you would like. Got a little gift shop like most attractions when you come out. Got some Tamako, looks like Tamako, Hot Wheels. Going through the gift shop. Oh, Daman, another Daman little diorama type thing. Oh, that one's cool, the pirate. Get a shot over there of that. Got little cafes. That's cool. Nice. This is what's on top of this mountain. Busy road right here, this Causeway Bay, big intersection right here. So when it's like it turns green, you better go across. Yep, double spot. Going over here to the Star Ferry. Oh wow, one side of Hong Kong. And this area over here is called Causeway Bay if you come by Metro. And there's a bunch of malls and restaurants. Oh, can't see it, but we're going over that way on the other side. Your octopus. There you go. Taking the ferry across Victoria Bay. And here it is, right over here. about to go across the ferry. Now there are several ferries that go all over the place, including the Victoria Harbour and Macau, where those hotel casinos are. We didn't get to go over there, but you see the map right here. They're going to the left. And then if you just want to go across, it's real easy on the Wan Chai ferry. This is it right here. It only takes about 10 or 12 minutes. It's pretty easy and it's pretty cheap. So you probably want to do that. We're on the Green Star Ferry going across Victoria Bay and Hong Kong. And this boat's been supposedly running for about, I think, about a century. I don't know. I'm going to look online. I'll figure it out and post it on the screen. All right, let's turn the camera around and check it out. Go over there. The other side. Another ferry going somewhere else. You guys hooked. Grab the line, you see them. Good little system to have. You don't have to throw it at you and miss it. Looks like a very busy area on this side of the harbor in Hong Kong. I don't know which way to go. Maybe we start just going one way and then come back the other way. It's utter madness, I tell you, utter madness. Look at all the buses over there. I think a lot of people live like towards mainland China. I know there's a train that goes to the border, I think, that way. I don't know exactly where, I just saw it on the map. But anyway, famous clock tower, I guess. We're going to go up above here and see, I guess it's a viewpoint. There's the ferry building. One thing you're gonna see is we're in Hong Kong and the Chinese love their bus tours, you know, which, you know, I guess is expected. People from India are similar. I don't like them. I don't like to be trapped with a group unless it's going a short distance, like, you know, hop on, hop off kind of thing, which they do have that here in Hong Kong. But anyway, we're exploring around. We're over by what they call the Naked Flower Heritage Display and the UBS building. You go down to the subway and you can go across Victoria Bay or you can go north. One thing good about Hong Kong and is there's a lot of 7-Elevens you see over here, and they're pretty much everywhere, you know. Going over to this escalator thing, it's right here somewhere, and we're gonna go up. It's like one of the world's longest escalator. All right, we're back. We're over here by this kind of locally famous escalator walkway, and we're at Jubilee Street. So if you look on your map, Jubilee Street, it's near the tram. You can walk there in 5 minutes. You can use a tram, or you can use the Island Blue Line Metro from the Central Metro station and come over here. So you can just check that out on your browser or map app. But we're going to check this out. We're going to walk up there, kind of just check out there. This is kind of like one of the things to do. We're in Hong Kong right now. And so I'm going to turn the camera around. Here is the road down here. But Jubilee is actually over there where you see my infamous finger pointing. But that was the street that most of the people are going to get off from the tram. So that's why that's mentioned. But a little tourist map along the way. And we're going up, up, up. It goes up after 10-ish in the morning, and then back. By the time they reset all of them, it's like 10:30, and then it comes down in the morning and back up in the afternoon. So she changed when we were coming back up. It changes at 10. I didn't know that. It changes at 10. You see she's blocking it, and she let us go. But then it changes this long escalator system to at 10 o'clock. So we're the last people to go down, and then it's going to start coming back up because people go down in the morning and then the afternoon. So I thought it would be like more like 11:30, 12, but they're telling me it's at 10 a.m., which I didn't know. We would have just waited down at the bottom because so anyway, we're going down now. You see there's like these cafes and stuff you're going to pass through. Prices over here. But like, it looks good, right? But it's going to be Western prices in here, I almost bet. Let's see. I don't know for sure. Oh, here's the cafe we just saw. So you see, some of them are reasonable, but like $168, you're looking at, you know, $20 to eat a nice. That's the type of price you would pay in New York City. So along the way, there's like cafes and shops and stuff, and you can just like get off. You know, like you see right here, it's got like thinking, hey, it's Hong Kong, it's going to be cheap. That's the biggest surprise for me. I thought, hey, Hong Kong's going to be affordable, a lot of street food. No, and actually there's not that much street food. So just keep that in mind as you're going to have a budget with your hotel. The hotels, any hotel I saw that wasn't a hostel was $100 to $200 for a decent room that, you know, you could deal with. Octopus, it's a metro and a tram card, along with you can use it at convenience stores and some shops, that if you tap it, and it'll give you a discount when you go back to Central, the main station. So anyway, now you know. All right, so let's talk about why we're doing the world's longest escalator system, or one of them, in Hong Kong. I would call this, especially for a Westerner or someone that's Asian that wants to take a short trip, I would say that Hong Kong is probably 3 to 5 days, because the food is surprisingly expensive in most places, and we really had to dissect on the map and walking around trying to find food, even to just get one meal, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, for like $5 or $10. So you would think because it's Hong Kong, you know, it's going to be cheap. No, it's not, especially if you're near Victoria Bay. That one of the surprises I had is I thought it would be reasonably priced. Now the flight wasn't bad. We flew over Bangkok. I think I paid round trip for both of us $250, which is great, you know. So 150 to 200 round trip average. But the food and the tourist attractions here are, I mean, they're American or European prices. So here's a shot of the long escalator system. You see it goes all the way down there, and we're only halfway up it. It's kind of cool, and there's shops scattered along each side. Now, I'm going to tell you some of the prices. You might want to ask about the prices, or use your calculator if you're a foreigner, because you're going to have a little bit of sticker shock. You're going to think, but weather here, it's been rain, intermittent rain, but raining a lot. And you can't really plan for that, because you got to buy your airline tickets if you don't live here. far in advance. So you just come and you just live with it. There's a lot of places to go inside, like museums and malls and stuff. Down the road in Hong Kong, just up on the mountain. We just got done with the world's longest escalator system, going up and down. I think anybody should check this place out. It's like a 3 to 5 day type of city, unless you really know people here or you have a reason to be in Hong Kong. So we're gonna go to the left. We kind of got stuck up here wanting a taxi, but oh well. Wow, this is kind of a nice little park. It's kind of in between the roads and the apartments and the mountain, and it goes from the top of the escalator back over this way is that famous escalator. So if you walk down this walkway, it's up by the escalators over here, that long escalator, and you walk down the road, okay, and then you come down here, you'll find it, and then you'll see this is the very edge of the Hong Kong Zoo and Botanical Garden, and I think it's free, but I'm not sure. But I think you can walk through part of it and it doesn't cost anything, or you go down back to the main road. And we're walking through here, so if you see this, it's raining, but it's still nice. Kind of makes it cool because of the like jungle canopy, and also it's not as hot. But you know, I'm just kind of being a trooper and going with the flow. We didn't know it was going to rain, but it's kind of nice, you know. And of course, my girlfriend has an umbrella that we bought at the Botanical Garden. It started to rain pretty good. Oh well. But it started raining on me, so I'm trying to find my way out of here. We kind of came in from a side entrance. So anyway, but it's here, especially on a good day. You might want to come here. It's a nice place. It's right near Central Station down here in Hong Kong. And it goes up the mountain. There's also some incline, which I don't think we're going to do now, maybe tomorrow. And it costs about $20 or more round trip though, so just keep that in mind. But it's kind of a historic site. How do I get out of here? There's places to enter like this periodically, so you might want to figure that out. I got to get inside somewhere. Got stuck in the rain. Ding dong dong.
Yeah, man, it's been raining a lot since we've been here, but who knew, right? So let me go find some hot food and a shower.
It's hot. Cut noodle, fresh noodle. Like a pork broth, I think, or a chicken broth maybe. Haven't tasted it yet because it's hot as hell. And this noodle.
Yeah, I eventually made it back to my hotel and got out of my wet clothes. Man, that soup was good. It hit the spot. I'm going to leave you guys with this amazing clip of the sunset as we were flying out of Hong Kong back over the ocean. I hope you guys got some value out of this video, and you make it over to Hong Kong if that's on your bucket list. Like I said before, the hotels and the food were kind of pricey. It's definitely not as cheap as Southeast Asia, but I do think there's some great attractions there, and it's worth at least maybe 5 to 7 day trip if you can make it over there. And there's other things like Disneyland. Of course, I'm from America near Florida, so I've been to Disney World and Epcot many times, so it wasn't in my itinerary. But if you have kids, you might want to check that out. I think that Disneyland's smaller than the one in America or possibly in Japan, but you might want to check that out. I appreciate you watching. Like and share the video, and check out my library for some more travel videos, hopefully coming soon. And remember, my motto is don't just watch, plan and go. And you guys take care.